Let's bring you this story now. About 300 cattle are due to be vaccinated in the northwest today. Agriculture Minister John Steenhuisen overseeing that drive amid intensified efforts to contain the spread of livestock foot and mouth disease. Almost 1 million doses of the vaccine have been brought from Botswana. Let's take you there live into Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala. Several questions that we still have from the minister there in Ventersdorp, Nqobile. I suppose chief among them, will those 1 million doses of the vaccine be enough to vaccinate all the cattle that needs it?
Indeed, Michelle, we need to ask those questions, especially because where we are, it's a communal area, which basically means there's a lot of cross-contamination with regards to the farm animals within the area. And they were concerned about the space that they're currently in, saying that there's not enough land for them to actually be separated from each other. But I want to bring in the minister now to speak to us about these details. Minister, just perhaps from the beginning, let's look at the sort of vaccination that you've got at the moment. If you can break it down for us. Is it enough?
Well, I think we've got enough for the time being, but we will continue to build up the stocks and continue to order. We have to bring it in from Botswana, so there's a procurement process. But we've got 274 live cases around the country. But I think that we will have sufficient vaccine to be able to bring in and to meet the challenges and requirements. But obviously we will continue to buy what we need until we've got our local production on stream. We hope that's going to be in the first quarter of next year.
And let's talk about that local production. We want to get on top of this disease because it does affect an economy at this time. But in terms of the local production, what is going on there? What's the update there?
The ARC are in the final stages of their testing of a South African vaccine that will cover strains SAT1, SAT2 and SAT3, which are very specific to South Africa. You can't just bring vaccines in from anywhere in the world because they have different strains. Those are the strains present here in South Africa. We lost the ability to be able to produce vaccine in around 2013 with the decline in the laboratory status. You need a BSL-3 laboratory to be able to produce vaccines. From our side, we're getting a laboratory up to standard, and we hope to be able to start production of South Africa's vaccine in the first quarter of next year. And this is going to be important because I think as a matter of national security, we should have it. Then when we talk to volumes, I mean, we are exploring as a result of the Bosberaad that was held with government, industry players and scientists and doctors. We're looking at various options, either manufacturing under license using private manufacturers in the vaccine space. We've had offers from other countries, other BRICS countries to offer help manufacture. So these are all things we would have to look into once that vaccine is finally approved and ready to roll.
And in terms of the animals itself, at this point, are you on top of the FMD, or which provinces are currently an issue?
We're FMD free in the Northern Cape and the Western Cape. I've declared the quarantine zones and disease management areas that we had in the Eastern Cape and Limpopo closed. Those cases are closed. The provinces mostly affected, KwaZulu-Natal, where we have the most number of cases, Gauteng, and the Northwest Province, with a small selection in Mpumalanga. So the focus now, and that's why I'm here today, is to look at the vaccination process here and also listen to the community about some of the concerns that they may have, to better understand where we're making policy interventions that, you know, there are different circumstances that farmers find themselves in. But I'm very, very confident that we have the right interventions in place. There's nothing more we can be doing than what we're doing at the moment. But I reiterate that it's going to only be able to be beaten if farmers, transporters, auctioneers, livestock agents, and government and abattoirs and feedlots work together to ensure that the rules are being upheld. FMD wouldn't spread if everybody stuck by the rules. They didn't transport animals that were sick. They didn't spread animals who were sick in with healthy animals. They didn't send unhealthy animals to auctions, and auction houses were discerning about what animals they took in, and livestock agents weren't irresponsible in terms of taking animals that they know come from disease management areas and transporting them to other parts of the country. That is how this disease is spread, and it's only by working together that we're going to get everybody there. And there also has to be a response from provinces and national working better together. That's why I'm delighted that the MEC is here as well. It's very clear he's incredibly hands-on with this particular situation, and he also has a direct line to my office to, if there's resource constraints now, he's able to address those. But we're committed to getting on top of it because there is such opportunity that awaits South Africa. If we can become an FMD-free country, it will open up the huge opportunity for the beef market on both the local and export level to really provide livelihoods, jobs and economic income for many, many more South Africans.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. That's the Minister of Agriculture. He's not alone. It's with the MEC in the province, Michelle, just giving an update in terms of what is happening with regards to the foot and mouth disease.